All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and this is more reviews from our Dallaterra producer tour. That's right, we had 6 producers here in the store from Italy, all principals, and what was great to have Giacomo Neri here from Casanova to Neri, one of our favorite houses in Montalcino. And, well, we had his wine at our 2010 Brunello tasting, which was most excellent. That's just his entry-level wine. Hey, he was nice enough to pour all of his wines, including the Chiarette single vineyard, which has got more 100-point scores than I think any other wine from Montalcino. So this wine's absolutely outstanding, the highest level of quality. And the Casanova di Neri Brunello Chiarette 2008, why not start with that? I always say drink the good stuff first. 2008, a very classic vintage for this area, which means cooler. This is a very harmonious vineyard site, which is made from the estate's top grapes, top vineyard site, and it's kept at the winery for 6 years before release, undergoes traditional vinification, and they do use a rigorous selection in the vineyard here. Every imperfect grape is discarded. That's the only way you can make wine at this quality level. Chiarette is only produced in years of maximum quality, and it's when it's got an aging potential of at least 20 years or more. Really complex and potent. This wine is huge, really cool vineyard site. So it's got wonderful acidity on the finish, really wonderful intensity, and this wine is just packed with flavors. Dark berry fruit, an array of spice, lovely earthy quality to this wine, and just a long layered finish. This wine is killer, and it should be at $291 a bottle. All right, the Tenuta Nuova 2009 was up next. I like 2009 as a vintage, and, 2009 more forward, more juicy, and this is another great expression of Sangiovese here. This wine, very forward, drinkable, but still has the structure and balance to last for decades in your cellar. That pretty cherried, wild strawberry-like fruit, an array of spice and earth, really complex bouquet, luscious berry fruit on the tongue, smooth and silky texture, though. For such a young Brunello, I think these 2009s very appealing to drink right now. But it's got a bit of that chalkiness, a little dryness at the end, but really nice balance and length here. Most excellent juice, the Tenuta Nuova 2009. All right, the Casanova di Neri White Label, which this wine is his entry-level Brunello and still stunning in terms of quality. I liked it better than the 2009 Tenuta Nuova overall. It took a little bit more time to open up, really tightly wound, but everything in proportion here. A dazzling array of spices, earth, herbs, intense fruit, and needs at least a day to open up and a decade in your cellar. Most excellent juice, the 2010. All right, the Casanova di Neri Sant'Antimo, which the Rossos from Sant'Antimo are, I would say, the entry-level wines here, but 95% Sangiovese, and 5% Colorino, so you can blend in this DOCG that was created in 1996 to give the Montalcino producers some more options. And this wine's got a good amount of ripe berry fruit, plums, notes of the fresh earth, graphite, fresh herbs on the nose, good amount of that berry fruit on the tongue. 2013, still very young, but somewhat forward and appealing. Lovely ripe tannin, sweet tobacco spice. A young wine that could use another couple years to mellow out the edges, but excellent juice at $24. That's what we had to drink with our friend Giacomo Neri from Casanova di Neri. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.